So I just eyeballed this, but it is 27 3/8, so half of that. What's half of 27 3/8? What's the math? 13 and a half plus 3/16, so 13 and 11/16. Double check. Ta-da! Got it. Okay. Now, this isn't going to be easy trying to get the center of the holes because the bell housing's on a radius. You know what I could do? I could cheat. Get a piece of paper or something and mark it out with that and then just transfer it onto here. Let me look into that. Look at that. I just took a paper towel, one of the blue paper towels, and put my marks on it. So I measured 4.5. That's only at the bottom of the hole. As you measured up, the measurement changed because the holes don't go sit here, they sit more like this. That doesn't make, yeah, it doesn't make sense at all, but I mean, it makes sense, but it's not making life easy. And I don't have it centered. The whole point was to measure that and get it centered. Good grief. All right. I'm going to measure this out a little better, and we'll try again. Well, I did better. I'll flip it over and drill a pilot hole. You don't want to go with the big bit and try and get it all at once. You can, but take the chance of burning up your big bit. We'll just go through the motions, show you what I'm up to. It's going to be a 1/2 inch bit now. There we go. So that's 1/2 inch. The bolts on the bell housing are 5/8, and the biggest bit I have is 1/2 inch. So I'm going to take this step bit, and I got to mark where, I forgot. I'm going to mark it at 11/16. I'm just going to be right here. So this is 11/16. When I get to here, I know I can stop. I don't know if you can see that. So I mark the step that I'm going to go to. Sometimes I mark the one above it so I know to stop. This time I'm doing it this way. Okay, almost. It only cuts so deep on that step that we need to flip it over and figure that out. There we go. The other side. one hole. I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to get that second hole, and then we'll see about bolting it up to the engine. Well, so you know ahead of time, I oversized the holes. Like I said, the bolts are 5/8, but I went to 11/16 and gave myself a little wiggle room. I'm glad I did. I'm just going to take my old bolts from the engine. I'm going to stick them through, kind of like that. Throw some nuts on them. We'll get it tightened up. And that should hold the engine. If not, I'll cry about it later. Well, that's a bad choice. So I'll have to get a socket for this end and wrench for the other. The nuts on the back side, if you remember in previous videos, are different size than the heads of the bolts. So if you want to flip-flop, you can't without changing tools. Well, we'll see how that works. Put that on our... That's not going to work either. Exactly. Maybe the open end. Or maybe I just have to flip this around. I was doing it this direction to save space. Yeah, I still have a ways to go. It's not going to matter though. Is it? Yeah, it is. All right. We'll turn that around. We'll back it off. We'll try again. There we are. Quick flip, go the other way. There, I'll be able to get an end wrench on there, no problem. Oh, this project's starting to get exciting. I mean, there's a lot of little things I'm doing to, you know, to keep like good engine parts inside and not rot away. I'm lucky I took the time this summer to you know, organize the parts room, but now it's coming in handy. Oh, bell housing right there, kind of tight because it curls down right here. It starts to bend back down into the flange. There we go. And it doesn't have to be real tight, it just has to be tight. So this one we'll use, oh, I'm blocking your view. This one we'll use the open end on. Okay, it's on. Oop, bumped the camera. You guys okay? All right, now we're gonna try setting this thing down. So I don't know, we may have to spin this to put that at the other end. Otherwise it's going to sit on top of my legs for the engine noise. All right, now to do this without dropping it, do hope this works out like I hope. balance it a little bit to, I want it to lean. Oh, there we go. Hooked on the chain. I don't want it to lean this way, I just want it to sit down. There we go. There we go. Check that out. That's not going anywhere. It is leaning your direction slightly, but she's sitting on ground, slacks out of the chain. This will be perfect. Now to see, I got enough daylight. We'll get Krusty out of the way of the big door, or out of the parts room door. We'll see if the loader will start, and see about getting this put away. battery was dead on the G loader, so I put the battery charger on it. I waited a few minutes, and as you saw, it started. So the next predicament I got to be careful of, so I don't cause a bigger problem, is height. I know right now the top of the bucket's going to clear up here, but my muffler sits higher than that, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have enough reach, so I might have to set it down here and then grab the engine hoist and then get it the rest of the way in. Yeah, it's getting dark out, so we got to get a move on. Getting hard to see. Well, we got something done today, for the last 2 days. Just put my stuff away. Left one of my chains on some parts that I got a pair of Armolines, and I couldn't find it for the longest time until I went to go look at the parts. Oh, here's my missing chain. So that's going to be it for this video. Appreciate everybody watching and liking, subscribing, and the comments. I appreciate the comments. And I think in the next video we will be pulling the Z engine off and swapping front ends and see if we can get it all put onto this thing so we have a complete tractor. And then yeah, we'll see about getting that thing running here next video or two. I hope, fingers crossed. I don't know if you can see that, but I did it. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.